Seattle Mariners CEO and President Kevin Mather resigned today after a video went viral of him yesterday making offensive comments towards foreign players. The comments upset the team and its fan base, and to simply put it, his removal, whether through resignation or firing, was absolutely justified. Mather made the comments in early February on a video call with the Bellevue Rotary Club. Someone posted the video on YouTube on Friday. It went viral on Sunday. It has since been taken down. The culturally insensitive comments stood out the most. Mather was asked how the Mariners teach English to foreign players. In his response to the question, Mather talked about former pitcher Hisashi Iwakuma, whose native language is Japanese. He is now an assistant coach for the team. Mather said, quote, "It frustrates me. We just rehired Iwakuma. Iwakuma was a pitcher for us for a number of years. Wonderful person. His English was terrible." He then said, "And I'm tired of paying his interpreter. When he was a player, we'd pay Iwakuma X, but we'd also have to pay $75,000 a year to have an interpreter with him. His English suddenly got better. His English got better when we told him that." $75,000 doesn't seem like a whole lot of money when you consider Iwakuma was a Cy Young candidate at one point in time in his career and threw a no-hitter for the Mariners. Meanwhile, Mather has thrown away millions of dollars on players that were just flat out bad for this organization for several years. Safe to say, Mather's comments were disrespectful and racially insensitive. Mather was also asked about Julio Rodriguez, one of the Mariners' top prospects who could be really, really good. He first started with Rodriguez has a big personality, but in the next sentence he said, "He's loud. His English is not tremendous." First off, does this sound like bad English to you?
Hello, I'm Julio Rodriguez and this is my show. Today, I will have my first episode, my first guest, with all my good friends in the team, El Flaco, Logan Gilbert.
Next, and similarly to the Iwakuma situation, if the second thing you have to say about a player is about their accent, probably says a lot about you as a person and what you believe in. To put that into perspective, he talked about a couple of white native English-speaking players. He did not say anything about their cultural identity. Mather released a statement yesterday apologizing, of course. It was a cookie-cutter statement saying he takes full responsibility for his comments. However, he had the audacity to say that his comments don't reflect those of the Mariners. "Excuse me, Kevin, you were literally in as high of a position power as you could get with the organization, making these executive decisions." Mather has had to apologize for his actions before. In 2009 and 2010, he addressed sexual harassment allegations. All of this, and I didn't even mention really that he called former Gonzaga pitcher and now Seattle Mariners ace Marco Gonzalez boring, that he called Kyle Seager overpaid and that this would be his last season with the Mariners, and that also that he took another shot at one of the top prospects within the Mariners organization. And this is something that a few critics of his have been saying as well. When you take a shot at a Japanese player and a Hispanic player that don't speak English well, aren't you trampling over the names like Ichiro Suzuki and Felix Hernandez? Two of the most loved players in Mariners history that had to learn how to speak English. Yes, this was all bad, and this was the final straw for Kevin Mather, and now he's gone. That's all for sports.